Welcome, guys. Today we'll discuss 2025 CDS paper, CDS Geography and History combined into one set. Okay, so first question: identify the climate type based on the given below characteristics. Climate type. Okay, the annual precipitation is low and is around 15 centimeter. Just 15 centimeter the annual precipitation. Okay, the development of pronounced winter anticyclones and their weakening in summer sets in monsoon like reversal of wind in this region. Okay, this is a very easy question. Okay, the development of pronounced winter anticyclone and their weakening in summer sets in monsoon like reversal of wind in this region. Option C, polewards summer temperature are low. Polewards summer temperature are low. Okay, so first check the options. Subtropical steppe, humid subtropical climate, cold climate with dry winters, tundra climate. Okay, the answer would be subtropical steppe. Those who know the future features, let's revise it. Subtropical steppe climate is characterized by low rainfall, 25 to 50 centimeter annually, hot summers and mild winters. These semi-arid regions are transitional zones between deserts and more humid climates, supporting grasslands and sparse vegetation. Okay, so the characteristics described, that is low annual precipitation around 15 centimeter, winter anticyclones. Okay, subtropical steppe. And what is anticyclone? This is extra fact I am telling you. An anticyclone is a weather system with a high atmospheric pressure at center. This is a high atmospheric pressure at center. Okay, in cyclone that is a low atmosphere pressure at center. Okay, this is the difference you have to remember. We would go to the second question. Consider the following statements with reference to the cotton textile industry in India. Cotton textile industry. Okay, cotton textile industry has over time spread to other parts of the country beyond Gujarat and Maharashtra. Of course, this is a very generalist statement. And second, raw cotton is not a wet losing raw material. Not a, no, it is a wet losing raw material. So only A. Let us check the answer. Yes, the cotton textile industry has spread beyond Gujarat and Maharashtra to other states. And second, raw cotton is a wet losing raw material. Third, Indore city. Okay, is there any extra fact here? No, it's fine. Question number 100. Indore city in Madhya Pradesh situated in which of the following regions? Bundelkhand, Mahakosal, Malwa Plateau, Nimar region. Okay, first we'll check few facts about these options. Bundelkhand is a geographic region in central India spanning paths of UP and MP. It's known for its historical significance and Chandela dynasty's architectural heritage. Okay, Mahakosal is a region in eastern Madhya Pradesh, historically significant and rich in mineral resources. Jabalpur is its major city. Okay, Malwa Plateau. The Malwa Plateau is a region in west central India occupying a major portion of western Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and is bounded by the Vindhya range to the south and the Aravalli range to the west. It is known for its black soil and agricultural productivity. Anyway, Indore city in Madhya Pradesh is situated in which of the following regions? Indore is western part of MP, so it would be Malwa Plateau. I think Malwa Plateau, yes. Next question, which among the following classes of towns in India holds the highest percentage of urban population as per the census 2011? Which of the following classes of towns? There are classes of towns, okay, and options are class 2, 3, 4 and 6. Solution would be A. Class 2 towns, that is population 50,000 to 1 lakh, hold the highest percentage of urban population according to census 2011. Okay, next question. The golden quadrilateral. Okay, let's check the golden quadrilateral concept. The golden quadrilateral is a highway network connecting India's four major metros: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata. Hmm? It was launched in 2001 as part of the National Highways Development Project. Okay, so those who remembered, just now I told you what is golden quadrilateral. Choose the option. There is Bhubaneswar, Jaipur, Lucknow, and Indore. Bhubaneswar is not in that. Okay, so one is in two options, A and B. So let us check Jaipur and Lucknow. Which of these are not in golden quadrilateral? Jaipur or Lucknow? Jaipur or Lucknow? Question answer is B. So it is 1 and 3, Bhubaneswar and Lucknow. Okay, Bhubaneswar and Lucknow. So it passes through Jaipur. It doesn't pass through Lucknow. Are the following permanent gases present in the atmosphere in ascending order? Ascending order. Okay, low to high. So helium, hydrogen, neon, and xenon. What will be the answer? I think lowest is hydrogen, of course. Yes, D. Answer D. 2, 4, 3, 1. That is hydrogen, then xenon, then neon, then helium. Okay. You have to remember these gases hierarchy. Okay. Let us check the next question. The pattern of planetary winds. Planetary winds. What is planetary winds? Planetary winds, also called prevailing winds, are large scale wind patterns that blow consistently in the same direction throughout the year. Same direction consistently throughout the year. They include trade winds, oesterlies, and polar easterlies, driven by differential heating and Earth's rotation, of course. So the pattern of planetary winds largely depends upon which of the following factors? Huh? Latitudinal variation of atmospheric heating. Yes. The distribution of continents and oceans. Yes. The rotation of Earth. Yes. I think all the three. Yes. All three factors affect the planetary winds. Latitudinal heating variation, distribution of continents and oceans, and Earth rotation. Okay. What is latitudinal variation? Latitudinal variation of atmospheric heating refers to the unequal distribution of solar energy across Earth's surface. Okay. Equatorial regions receive more direct sunlight than polar regions, creating temperature gradients that drive atmospheric circulation. Okay. Next question. Which of the following statements with reference to water vapor in atmosphere is or are correct? Water vapor. It has a role to play in the stability and instability in the air. Yes. It acts like a blanket, allowing the earth to neither become too cold or too hot. It's a very easy question. Both will be answer. Yes. Next question. Which of the following statements with reference to glacial trough is are correct? First of all, we'll check what is glacial trough. A glacial trough, also called a U-shaped valley, is a valley carved by glacial erosion. Glacial erosion. Okay. Unlike V-shaped river valleys, glacial troughs have steep sides and a flat floor. Okay. Created by the powerful scoring action of moving ice. Okay, we got the definition. Now we'll check the options. Alpine glaciers strip valleys of the soil, regolith, and sediment to form glacial troughs. Okay. When the sea level is below the floor of a glacial trough, the seawater enters as the ice front recedes, creating a fjord. Okay. What would be the answer? Think. I think it would be C, both 1 and 2. Okay, both 1 and 2. Yes, both 1 and 2. Before that, we'll check some definition. What is alpine glaciers? Alpine glaciers, also called mountain or valley glaciers, are masses of ice that flow down mountain valleys. Masses of ice that flow down mountain valleys. Okay. And what is a regolith? Regolith is the layer of loose heterogeneous material covering solid rock. Regolith is a type of rock. Okay. And it includes dust, soil, broken rock, and other related materials. Glaciers efficiently remove regolith through abrasion and plugging. Okay, so many geographical concepts. Okay, and glacial trough, I told you already, and answer is both. Both statements about alpine glacier forming glacial troughs and fjord formation when sea level fills the trough are correct. Okay, next question. Which of the following statements with reference to Richter scale is are correct? Richter scale. The Richter scale developed by Charles Richter in 1935 measures the magnitude of earthquakes based on seismograph readings. It's a logarithmic scale, meaning each whole number increase represents a tenfold increase in amplitude. Okay, logarithm value, and about 31.6 times more energy release. Okay, we got the definition. Now we'll check the options. It is the intensity scale of an earthquake. Okay, yes. A Richter scale indicates the amount of energy released during the earthquake. What will be answer? Answer is only B. Achha, okay. Which of these are correct? Yes, B. Richter scale measures the magnitude, not the energy released, not intensity. It measures the energy released or magnitude, not intensity. Yes. Okay. Question number 93. Consider the following statements with reference to mid-latitude deciduous forest. Mid-latitude deciduous forest. After we check the options, we'll check the definition because the answer lies in the definition only. So the options are: mid-latitude deciduous forest consists largely of trees that drop their leaves during the summer season. Okay, and mid-latitude deciduous forests are native to eastern North America and western Europe. 93. Question 93. I think one is wrong. Mid-latitude deciduous forest consists largely of trees that drop their leaves during summer season. No, not in summer season. That is in winter season. So one would be wrong. So answer would be D. Okay, let us check the other options also. In Asia, the mid-latitude deciduous forest occur as a belt between the boreal forest to the north and steppe lands to the south. Yeah, this is correct. Beech, hickory and walnut are common examples of trees found in mid-latitude deciduous forest. This is all right. So answer will be D, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll now check the definition. Are you getting what level UPSC is targeting nowadays? In one question, it gave 4 or 5 concepts. Okay. So let us check. Mid latitude are region between approximately 30 degree and 60 degree north and south of the equator. Okay, and deciduous forests are dominated by trees that shed their leaves seasonally, typically in autumn before winter. This adaptation helps trees conserve water and energy during cold months. Okay, and boreal forest also called taiga, is the world's largest terrestrial biome located in high northern latitudes. It is dominated by the coniferous trees adapted to the cold climates and forms the transition zone between tundra and temperate forest. Boreal forest lies between tundra and temperate forest. Tundra is more rigid climate. Okay, no plants grown there. So the answer is D. Okay. Next question. Which among the following are the purpose of deploying a firewall? This is a take question. Okay. And question number 85. So I think this will be examine each packet arriving from the internet. Yes, it checks. Prevent unauthorized access. Yes, it is the primary work. Blocks suspicious activity. Yes, this is the action it takes. Interconnect telephones. No. Firewall is just a preventive wall like structure. Okay, the answer will be 1, 2 and 3. Yes, answer is 1, 2, 3. Okay, question 86. Amsterdam St. Paul Plateau is located in which of the following oceanic regions? Arctic Ocean, North Atlantic Ocean, Southern Indian Ocean, South Pacific Ocean. South Pacific Ocean. No, the answer to 86 would be yes, South Indian Ocean. Yes, the south. First, we'll check the answer. Answer is C. It is located in the southern Indian Ocean. Okay, this is an easy question. Next question. Which of the following statement with reference to lines of latitudes are correct? Latitudes. We are talking about latitudes, not longitudes. Okay. The distance between two successive latitudes changes slightly from the equator to the poles. Distance between two successive latitudes. It's asking. Okay. Question number 88. Changes slightly from the equator to the poles. No, I don't think so. If parallels of latitudes are drawn at interval of 1 degree, the total number of parallels thus drawn including the equator will be 179. Yes, yes, this is very true. So answer will be B only. Okay, answer will be B only. Yes, because distance between latitudes remains constant. That is 111 kilometer, 111 kilometer. Okay, and next question: arrange the following major elements uh, present in the Earth's crust in ascending order in weight percentage. Okay, question number 89 in weight percentage. Options are aluminum, calcium, silicon, oxygen. Hmm? This is a very difficult question. We have to check the answer. Answer is C. Okay. Calcium, then aluminum, then silicon, then oxygen. Oxygen is the highest present in Earth's crust. Okay. Cool. Next question. This year CDS question was very difficult, really difficult. Okay. Consider now we start the history part. Consider the following events. Question 56. Muslim League resolution for Pakistan, Gandhi Irwin Pact, Dandi March, a round table, second round table conference. This is a very easy question. Now arrange it. Arrange. 56. I think it will be Dandi March, then Gandhi Irwin Pact, then second roundtable conference, then Muslim League resolution for Pakistan. This is last. One would be last. Okay, so it will be B. I think B. Yes, B is the answer. Now let us check the definition. Gandhi Irwin Pact was signed on March 5, 1931 between Gandhi and Lord Irwin. That time he was the Viceroy of India. Gandhi agreed to suspend the civil disobedience movement, that's the SALT movement, while the British agreed to release political prisoners and allow salt production on the coast. Okay. And Dandi March, we know that. Second roundtable conference, we also know that Gandhi attended that. Now, no, not Gandhi. Yes, yes, Gandhi attended, no. And it failed due to disagreements over communal representation and minorities. Okay, cool. It was in 1931. Next question of history only. With reference to the Amaranayaka system, this is a Bijanagar Empire concept. Which of the following statement is not correct? Is not correct. Okay. It was a major political innovation uh, of the Bijanagar Empire. Yes, this is correct. Then they were military commanders who were given territories to govern and collect taxes and other dues from peasants, craftspersons, and traders in the area. Yes, this is also correct. That's the whole concept of our next system. The retained part of the revenue for personal use and to maintain a stipulated contingent of horses and elephants. Yes, they were not allowed to use their share of revenue for the maintenance of temples. No, this can't be. I think D is wrong. Yes, they were not allowed to. That is wrong. Because Amarnaks were allowed to use revenue share for temple maintenance and often did so to gain legitimacy and support. This is the concept, to gain legitimacy and support. So it can't be wrong when we ask about Vijayanagar Empire or medieval period. This is a very generalistic question. You can use this concept in every question of this type. Okay, question 59. What is this? The popular poem खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी थी. Okay, this is written by whom? This is a very easy question. Read the options, and it is already highlighted. Subhadra Kumari Chauhan was a prominent Indian poet and freedom fighter. Her poem Jhansi Ki Rani is one of the most popular Hindi poems taught in schools across India. She was also involved in the Indian independence movement. Yes, very cool. Next question. Yes, Rani Jhansi, she fought in 1857 revolt. We all know that from Jhansi. And next question. Consider the following statements about Ellora. Ellora Cave, okay, Ellora Cave definition. The Ellora Caves are UNESCO World Heritage Site in Maharashtra, featuring 34 rock cut monasteries and temples spanning Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain faiths. Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain faiths, all three. Built between 600 to 1000 CE, they represent one of the finest rock cut architecture. Okay, this art historical site is associated exclusively with Buddhism. No, it is also associated with Jainism and Hinduism. So one is wrong. The Kailasa temple at Ellora has been built of dressed stone and kiln fire bricks. Oh, Kailasa temple. Kailasa temple at Ellora is the world's largest monolithic structure, carved from a single rock, from just a single rock. Okay, it was by Rashtrakuta King Krishna I, dedicated to Lord Shiva, designed to resemble Mount Kailas. So question number 60, I think the answer would be D. Okay, D. You know why? Because first one I told you, And second, about second, the Kailash temple is carved from a single rock, not built with bricks. It is from single rock, not with bricks. Okay, this is the whole concept of rock cut architecture. So next question, 51. History was comparatively easy actually in this CDS 2025, and other parts we will discuss in part 2. Don't worry. Today we will cover only geography and history. So 51 question. Consider the following statement about Bengal countryside at the time of the permanent settlement. Okay, at the time of permanent settlement. What is permanent settlement? Permanent settlement of 1793 was a land revenue system introduced by Lord Cornwallis. Okay, Lord Cornwallis in Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. It fixed land revenue in perpetuity, making zamindars hereditary landowners responsible for collecting taxes. Okay, this is a very easy question. So the options are the Jamindars troop were disbanded. Yes, troops are disbanded, and within the village, the power of Jotedar was more effective than that of Jamindar. Yes, unfortunately, yes, that was the problem for Jamindars that time. The East India Company made a rule that property of women wouldn't be taken over. I think this is correct. And so the question number, this is a 51. Okay, and Adhibars were sharecroppers on the land owned by Bergadars. I think this is wrong. Whoever have read NCRT, this is wrong. So the answer will be 1, 2, 3. I think yes, 1, 2, 3, because Bargadars were also sharecroppers, not landowners. Bargadars were also sharecroppers. Okay, Adhivars were also sharecroppers. Bargadars were also sharecroppers. This is a terminology you have to remember. Okay, who were the Jotadars? This we'll discuss. Jotadars were rich peasants in Bengal who controlled large areas of land, often more effectively than Jamindars at the village level. They lent money but land from distressed peasants and exercised considerable local power. Okay. Question number 53. Which of the following statements about Ghadar movement is are correct? Ghadar movement. After we check the options and click, we will check the definition. Okay. The Ghadar movement began in San Francisco in 1913. Okay. I think this is thick. The movement was founded by Sohan Singh Bhakna. Yes, of course. The Gaddar movement took its name from the weekly Gaddar word from several Indian languages. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Now we'll check some definition. The Gaddar movement was revolutionary movement among Indians, primarily Punjabi Sikhs in North America. In North America, okay, Gaddar movement in North America to overthrow British rule in India. Founded in 1913, it aimed to organize armed rebellion. Okay, armed rebellion, and many Ghadarites returned to India to participate in revolutionary activities, of course. And Rohan Singh Bhakna, we know that. Okay, the last question. Chronologically arrange the formation of following political associations, beginning from the earliest. This is a very difficult question. Again, Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, Indian Association, Madras Mahajan Sabha, Bombay Presidential Association. This I will check the answer only. 1, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 4, 3. This is a 3. Jo third option. We'll check the definition, of course. Pune Sarvajanik Sabha was founded in 1870 by Mahadev Govind Ranade and others in Pune. Okay, focusing on social reform, representing public grievances to the government. Indian Association was founded in 1876 in Calcutta by Surendranath Banerjee and Anand Mohan Bose. This is a UPSC level question. They always ask this Indian Association stuff. And it was more radical than earlier organizations. Okay. Bombay Presidency Association was established in 1885 by Firoz Shah Mehta, K.T. Tellang and others. This is also a famous question. Okay, this much for today.